What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love, much love. If y'all can hear me clearly, please drop your ones in the chat. Please drop your ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly, y'all. Drop y'all ones in the chat for me. Drop y'all ones if y'all can hear me clearly. So we're going to get into it today. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly, y'all. Okay. I'm glad you guys can hear me. Salute to everyone in the building. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross, of course. I appreciate all the love and the support. Hold up, give me 1 second. Gray hair, y'all. But shout out to everyone that's in the building, man. I appreciate all the love and the support. Of course, I'm your host, DS1 Ross of Sheep Stay Sleep TV. We got another great show lined up for you guys today. So make sure you guys hit the like button if you are in the building. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit that share button. Hit that like button. Hit that share button, y'all. Share today's show. Share it on y'all community tabs, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Anywhere that you share content, do me a favor and please share today's show. Also, y'all make sure y'all support today's show. The super chat is open. The Cashapp and all of the donation links are going across the screen. Let's make sure we get to our goal, which is at least 2 supporters per show. At least 2 supporters per show. So make sure y'all hit the Cash App, $ DS100 Network, $ DS100 Network is where y'all can show y'all support. We have PayPal and Venmo as well, and the super chat is open as well. Today we got another great show lined up. I wanted to talk about this last week, but of course we've been Diddy-fied. So we're definitely going to get to this week. I'm not sure if we're going to get into any more Diddy content like that, but y'all know how we do over here. So let's see who's in the building. Let's shout everyone out. But before I shout everyone out, I want to first shout out everyone who sent a gift for the baby shower. There was a couple of y'all. Shout out to Miss Rain and Woman. Shout out to my brother Po Boy Films. Shout out to y'all, man. I really appreciate those gifts. We really appreciate those gifts. He really appreciates those gifts. Thank y'all so much. It's definitely needed. It's definitely appreciated. Thank y'all so much. If y'all don't know, this weekend that just passed was the baby shower. Everything was great. It was a little, BS at, about the building and stuff like that. But everybody showed up. It was beautiful. A lot of people showed up. And just family, man. Just family. And I really appreciate y'all. And I wanted to thank y'all publicly. For sending y'all gifts and showing y'all support. I really appreciate that. Wifey really appreciates that as well. So thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. No, I will not be posting no pictures. No, I will not be posting no videos on YouTube of the baby shower. Okay? So if you have me on Facebook, That's how you'll probably see some pictures and some videos. If not, sorry. I can't help you, you know. But I definitely wanted to shout y'all out publicly today before we get into the show. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate it because not only was it not expected, but sometimes I don't realize my impact, but it shows when people return a favor and show their gratitude and show their appreciation. So thank y'all so much. I really appreciate that. So let's see who's in the building. And then we're going to get into today's show because we have to talk about Boosie. Because Boosie, I'm getting sick of you. I'm really getting sick of you, dog. I'm getting sick of a lot of these rappers. But Boosie, we're going to talk about Boosie today. So let's shout everyone out, and then we're going to get into it. Hey, Miss Rainy Woman. We're just talking about you. Shout out to Miss Rainy Woman in the building. One of my lovely lady mods that always makes sure we are good over here and make sure I'm good. Thank you so much, Miss Rainy Woman. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Shout out to Jay from Philly in the building. Salute, Jay. What's up, Jasmine? How you doing? Salute to you. Shout out to my man, Self University. Salute, salute. Lance Parker in the building. What up, Lance? Shout out to my man, Club. What up, Club? Salute to you. Shout out to my man, Bob. Salute, Bob. Yeah, be careful out there, my brother. Salute to you, man. Salute, bro. Enjoy. Shout out to Cuzzo in the building. What up, Cuzzo? Oh, the baby shower was great, bro. The baby shower was great, man. Just check the book. Just check the book. Shout out to Ray in the building. What up, Ray? Salute. Hey, Miss Camille. Good to see you, love. Good to see you. Shout out to you. Glad you're in the building. I'm glad you're able to catch me live. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything you do for me in this channel. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. So we are 2 for 2 on the lovely lady mods thus far. Band's got that fire. What up, Band's got that fire? Salute. Shout out to my man Bucket. What's good, Bucket? How you, bro? Access to Rome. What up, Access to Rome? What's good? What's good? Shout out to my man Shots in the building. What up, Shots? Salute, salute, salute. Angel Hall. Oh, Angel Hall. What's up, Angel Hall? How you doing? If there's any trolls in the chat, get rid of them. Get rid of them. 050 the movement. Salute. Salute, my brother. Appreciate y'all support. Anybody trolling the chat, get them out of here. Thank you, Miss Rainer Woman, again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. She says, you are very welcome, and I'm glad you enjoyed the baby shower. It means a lot that you were there, too. Of course, I'm going to be there, Miss Rainer Woman, of course. Shout out to you. Thank you again. Elisino in the building. Salute, champion. Salute, 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 salute. Salute. Double C in the building. What up, Double C? Any trolls in the chat? Make sure y'all get rid of all the trolls. Any trolls in the chat? Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Don't even just delete them. Block them. Block all the trolls. Shout out to Miss Classy Creole in the building. Hey, Miss Classy Creole, how you doing? One of my lovely lady mods that always come through and hold it down. Thank you so much, Miss Classy Creole. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yeah. Ahora. Ahora. Bloque ahora. What's up, Debbie? How you doing? Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Debbie. But y'all see today's show, man. Boosie apologizes after violating his daughter on social media again. Again. See, this is why I got a bone to pick with you, Boosie. I got a bone to pick with you, Boosie. And I don't know if y'all noticed this. Right? I don't know if y'all noticed this. But it seems like a lot of these rap dudes, they just know how to get money. They don't know how to be men. They still haven't learned how to be a father. And this is why we need to talk about this. Because you got these gangsters running around thinking they men. And how you know that they're not men, look at their children. Look at their children. See, all this real nigga talk, real nigga shit, if that don't equal or equate or can benefit your children, it means absolutely nothing. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about this because I'm really starting to see that a lot of our brothers that's in this entertainment game haven't done nothing with their life. What we've been looking at is the illusion of progress. This is what we've been looking at. This is what we've been idolizing. The illusion of progress. How far have you went if you made all this money and your children don't like you? See, and y'all have heard me say this before. What does all that shit mean if your children can't come and talk to you? What does all your success mean as a man? I'm talking to men. I'm not talking to women. I'm not talking about women. The way women process success and deal with success and how success looks for a woman is different for men. It's different for men. And a lot of these black men who are in the entertainment business, who has had the opportunity and the access to all of these resources, they haven't built shit. Because the first person they didn't build is themselves. The first person they didn't build up is themselves. See, to have knowledge of self is to be rich, is to be wealthy. See, y'all think that the money, that the talent and all of that is no, the money is the information, the knowledge. This is why it says, what is it to gain the world and to lose your soul? What is it to have access to all this shit that the world has to offer and your daughter don't like you? And we're going to play the video and hear what she said for herself. We're not going to speak for her. We're not going to put words in her mouth. We're going to let her talk about this. We're going to let her talk about it. Because it's time for men to start taking their lives seriously. And I'm not talking about getting a job, going back to school. See, those are just, that's part of it. That's part of it. But before you start doing those things, you got to make up your goddamn mind. You going to have to make up your mind on who you want to be. You're going to have to make up your mind before you go back to school and get more education, before you get a better job. Who are you? That's what knowledge of self is. Who are you? Who are you? Don't say you the cream of the crop, nigga. Because if you the cream of the crop, why your daughter feel like she can't come and talk to you? See, right now, I know I'm talking to a lot of men because there's a lot of black men whose daughters can't come and talk to them. Your daughter can't come talk to you, nigga. But you buy her all the Jordans. You make sure you send the money so she have her hair done for school. She have her hair done on Easter. She have her hair done on Valentine's Day. But she can't come and talk to you. But you pay for all the nails. You pay for the graduation. You paid for the limo. You paid for the prom dress. But she can't come talk to her dad. See, we're going to have a real conversation. See, because all of this celebrity shit, that's flim-flam. They want black men to be focused on flim-flam. So we never get shit together. So they can continuously say what they say about black men. So the narrative can continue to be spun about black men. And it's too much black men in media that's not trying to change the image of black men. See, we got too much bloggers. And shout out to the bloggers. Shout out to the bloggers. But just know, it's gonna come a day where people gonna want to know who they can listen to get right. It's gonna come a day where men gonna start chasing popularity, and they ain't gonna want to hear your perspective on what's popular. They're gonna want to hear your perspective on what's important for men. See, I'ma stay 10 toes in this shit. While y'all niggas go have fun. Go do the fun content. Go to the club, nigga. Because that's what that content is. Clubbing. Go to the club. I'ma stay in the trenches, nigga. You know, like them niggas back in the day when everybody went to the block parties and left the block, and you had those couple of niggas who stayed on the block and got all the money. You know them niggas that stood down when everybody wanted to go to Coney Island on Easter, but the fiends were still coming through. You know them niggas. You know them niggas. Yeah. You know them niggas who didn't leave the block because it's the Labor Day parade. And they know that once the Labor Day parade is over, all the niggas who at the parade gonna come through the block. So they don't leave. Because they know that the money ain't going nowhere. They understand that them being there is what matters. See, y'all, see, we can equate this stuff however y'all want it. I could make this shit make sense on all levels. All levels. All levels. How you doing, Perfectly Imperfect? Shout out to our Crook in the building. Brooklyn Crook. Salute. Salute. He says last day to register to vote is today. Online, in person, by mail. Arizona, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Tennessee, Texas. Spread the word. Salute, DS1. Salute, Brooklyn Crook. Shout out to our Crook in the building. Salute. I appreciate your support, my brother. Shout out to Big Dice in the building. What up, Big Dice? Salute the Team Guardian, man. I appreciate y'all support. FTC in the building. Salute, FTC. You see? See, the reason why we're called visionaries over here is because a man that provides, he just doesn't provide tangible things. This is why my content isn't just tangible. The information that I give out, the perspective that I give y'all isn't just tangible, because a man's provision isn't just tangible. That's why it's not all about the money, because that's tangible resources. What about the intangible resources? Like a person you can count on to do the fucking job the right way. What about them people? See, that's intangible. See, that's intangible. And that's hard to find nowadays. See, brothers, you don't realize that? You don't realize that niggas is getting faker and faker? Your day one niggas is fake. You don't realize that? You don't realize that your niggas you grew up with ain't even your fucking friends? Because they was around you for tangible shit that they don't even know what it is to be a man. The majority of what it is to be a man is intangible. It's intangible. But you ain't got knowledge yourself, so you don't know that. You don't even know that. You don't know why you supreme. You don't know why. You talking that shit. But you don't know why. You really don't know why. You really don't know why. You really don't know why the world is afraid of you, black man. You think it's because of some fucking money. You think they're afraid of Jay-Z? They're showing you what they're getting ready to do to all of these niggas we look up to. You think these niggas got some power? They're showing you. They're showing us, brothers. That shit means nothing. That's what we're being shown. Are you niggas' eyes open? Hold up. Are you niggas' eyes open? Are y'all paying attention? Are y'all paying attention? Or y'all want to jump on the train with them? When the goddamn train is gonna derail, you want to jump on the train anyway. You a dummy. You gonna jump on the train and die. Y'all don't see what's going on? I read an article today saying that the black billionaires are the poorest billionaires in the world. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. All these niggas we looked up to, they still poor. They not even on the Forbes 400 list. Our black billionaires are the poorest of all the billionaires. But this is who we idolizing to be. Long as you better than your next door neighbor, right? Long as you driving a better car than me, you successful. But to the world, we're still nothing. Why? See, if you had knowledge yourself, you wouldn't even be chasing no shit like that. Because you know where that leads you. And you know what we were commanded to do. See, if you had knowledge yourself, right? If you were taught any of these teachings, you were taught not to participate in sport and play. You were taught and told, because My family come from the Nation of Islam. And in the Message to the Black Man, if you ever read the Message to the Black Man, Elijah Muhammad told the black man to stay the fuck out of Hollywood and to stay out of fucking entertainment. So don't tell me you got knowledge yourself, brother. Don't tell me you got knowledge yourself. Because in the Message to the Black Man, he told the black man to go become doctors. He told the black man to become scientists. He told the black man, don't go be a rapper. Don't go be a basketball player. Don't go be a football player. He told black men this. Am I lying? Because some of you niggas just gonna say, oh, he don't know what he talking about. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because I know I ain't the only one who read the Message to the Black Man. In my chat room, I know I'm not the only man who read the Message to the Black Man. Tell me if I'm lying. What up, Fred G? Fred G said exactly. Fred G know what was stated, what the black man was told what and what not to do in that book. Then you wonder why we watching Puffy be destroyed by that spiritual wickedness in high places that the Bible speaks of. Which is the reason why Elijah Muhammad told a black man to stay out of Hollywood. Because of what the Bible said first. Spiritual wickedness in high places. Hollywood, the NBA, the NFL, the elite of sports and entertainment. Spiritual wickedness in high places. So should we be shocked at what's happening to Diddy? He wanted to be in those high places. He wanted the money. He sold his soul. This is what a lot of these black men have done. You see? All this money, all this access, niggas never went to therapy. You got these grown-ass rappers who can't spell. You see how they type on Instagram? They can't even spell. Grown-ass men can't spell, barely can read, but chasing money. How the fuck you chasing money? Why would you be chasing money? You could barely read. You can't. If you can't read properly, I know you can't write. Run-on sentences. You don't know what a comma is. You don't know what a conjunction is. You don't know what a noun, a verb, sentence structure. You don't know none of that. But you got millions of dollars in the bank. Boosie is illiterate. Boosie is illiterate. These are the black men who are being posted to the world as the elite of us. Niggas like Boosie. These niggas dropped out in junior high school. Junior high school dropout niggas. How could we allow these people to be our children's role models? Why are we even letting our children listen to this music? How is it going to benefit them in any way? It hasn't benefited their goddamn parents. Listening to Little Boosie has did what for us? Huh? As black men, I'm going to tell you what Boosie and Webby did for us. It made niggas pop ecstasy. I'm on white man now. You don't even know what Wipe Me Down is. Who knows what Wipe Me Down is? Who knows what Wipe Me Down is? What's up, LT, man? What's good? Shout out to Chicago in the building. Who knows what Wipe Me Down is? Wipe Me Down. Wipe Me Down is Perfectly Imperfect says don't want to know. No, it's not. It's nothing like that. Perfectly Imperfect. Wipe Me Down is when you busting off the E-pills and you get the sweating. Wipe me down. I'm on. They busting off the E-pills. So they need their homie to take the rag and wipe them down. Because they busting off the E-pills. Do y'all know that's what Savage Life music was about? Them niggas was busting off E-pills. Rapping about the wild shit they was doing while on drugs. Do y'all know that? Savage Life. Savage Life ENT. See, they sold Wipe Me Down to the world as being fly. Wipe me down. But I know what they talking about. They talking about busting off the E. You see? Because I was outside when Boosie and Webby had the trenches on lock. When niggas was listening to Boosie and Webby in the hood, hustling every day. That was an E-pill anthem. That's the music Boosie got rich off of. Him and Webby was the E-pill era. 2005, 2006, that's the E-pill era. Early to mid 2000s, E-pill era. Zoom, 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 zoom. We're in a club like zoom, zoom, zoom. That's E-pill shit. Niggas on E-pills. Do what you do, but watch my shoes. Dance with your crew, but watch my shoes. Dance with your boo, but watch my shoes. E-pill music. E-pill music. E-pill music. Bussin'. Bussin' off the E's. Triple stacks. Blue Dolphins. Blue Dolphins. The G ladies. Should I keep going? This is what Boosie represented. So why are we surprised to see him abusing his children? See, we learned how to go outside and hustle, but we never sit down and took the time to learn how to be fathers. See, Boosie is a street daddy. See, you got fathers, you got dads, then you got street daddies. That's what most of these rap niggas are, street daddies. They street daddies. They the daddy that when daddy come pick me up, I'm going to go have the time of my life for the next 3 or 4 days, and then I'm not going to see him for 6 months. I might just get a phone call from him. He a street daddy. See, he been in the streets for so long, he never learned the proper way to be a parent. He's been learning as he goes. Street daddy. And what do you think this music has created other men to become street daddies. That's why we got to speak against this shit. Because men are supposed to what? Provide. What else are you supposed to provide as a man, as a daddy, as a father? You also provide vision. That's why it's called provision. You provide vision. That's the intangible shit that these niggas won't tell you about when it comes to being a man. You provide vision, direction. How you gonna do that when you on the road 6 days a week? How you gonna do that when you've been on the road every weekend for the past 15 years? When the fuck did you raise your kids? But we don't want to talk about this. We want to just talk about the children's behavior. Boosie been on the road every weekend for like the last 15 years. When has he had time to raise his children? When has his children ever had time to get to know him as their father? I'm listening. See, you niggas make all this shit about money. Money don't raise your child. Money sustains your child. Understand the difference, nigga. Money sustains him. He could eat. He could put clothes on his back. He could turn the lights on. He could wipe his ass. He could wash his ass. That's called maintenance. That's not you raising a child. And what we're seeing is we're literally seeing that these rich black men are horrible fathers. They've never raised their children. But in the hood, we say we can't properly raise our children because we broke. Then why is all these rich black men children fucked up? See, we always said in the hood, well, when I get, I'm going to make sure I could get my kid anything they want. I'm going to make sure I get that bag. You got them anything they wanted. But guess what you didn't? Guess what they didn't have that they always wanted? For Christmas. For Easter. For New Year's. For their birthday. Guess what they really wanted, nigga? While you think the new Jordans is everything. The new Jordans, the new hairstyles, the new Amiri clothes. Guess what he wanted every holiday that you never gave him? You. That's what he wanted for every Christmas. He wanted his dad. For every New Year's, he wanted his dad. For every birthday, he wanted his dad. He wanted his dad. That's what he wanted. Because that's where the value is. You putting value in the motherfucking toys you buy your kids. The toy got more value than the person who bought it. And then we get online and cry and say, nobody loves us as men. You don't love your motherfucking self. Because you put what you buy as a representation of who you are. So your son don't have to respect you. He can just respect what you do for him. Yeah, my dad buy me everything I want, but fuck that nigga. You know how many times I heard little boys say that? You know how many times I grew up with boys who said that? Because I grew up with a lot of guys I grew up with. Their fathers took care of them and sent child support money And they still said, fuck they father. I don't know that nigga. Fuck him. So what? So what if the child support check came and we going shopping today? Fuck him. He ain't teach me nothing. My mother had to teach me how to piss. My mother had to show me how to clean my nut sack. My mother had to teach me how to wipe my ass. All my father did was buy me clothes and toys. He ain't teach me nothing. Fuck him. I had to raise myself. But you thought it was all about some money. What happens when you send the money and they still don't love you? Then you're going to blame his mama. Then you niggas blame the mother. You ain't blaming it on the fact that you too busy to go sit down with the little boy for 3 to 4 hours a day. You ain't thinking about that. And see, all of this is a depiction on how us brothers see ourselves. It always goes back to self. You think your son won't love you unless you buy him toys. You think your daughter won't love you unless you go and treat her like a little princess and spend all this fucking money on her. You think she won't love you. You think she won't respect you. See, brothers? And this is what's going on with Boosie. See, Boosie won't just come out and admit that he never knew what it was to be a father. So he do a lot of fucked up shit to his children because he a street daddy. He a street daddy. See? And street niggas don't know how to deal with home shit because them niggas is never home. Them niggas never home. That's why the mother is left to worry about the children's sexuality. Because, nigga, you ain't home. You don't know when your daughter start liking girls because you wasn't home. Street daddy. Street daddy. See the same shit we get up here and glorify? Look how it come back to bite us in our ass as men. Look how it come back. Look how it come back. Hey, Michael says, my father didn't even buy me clothes. Let's get to this video. Let's get to this video. But before we get into Ivy's video, let's get a little background on Boosie. Because see, Boosie, I've been paying attention to you. And ever since your daughter came out as what she identifies as, you've been, that shit struck a chord in you, Boosie. And I started thinking, right? Why does Boosie have a problem with his daughter liking girls? Is Boosie homophobic? Is Boosie homophobic? Or is he down low? Because Boosie has went out of his way to disrespect his daughter, his grown adult daughter, for who she chooses to lay up with. I'm going to have to refresh your memory about Boosie. Because Boosie, you making a big deal about your daughter identifying as what she identifies as. But Boosie, you forgot Did you forget you got a gay manager? How many of y'all know that? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you knew that Boosie had a gay manager. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that Boosie's manager is gay? A gay man. Did y'all know that? So you sitting here demonizing your daughter, but you getting money with a homosexual man. Y'all give me 1 second. Okay, we back. Oh, so y'all didn't know that. y'all didn't know that, huh? Boosie gay. Y'all didn't know that he had a gay manager. What up, Ebo? Salute. Shout out to Ebo Sosa in the building. Eric Felton. What up, Eric Felton? Just type in Boosie gay manager. I don't remember his name. Yeah, he got a gay manager, Ebo. Shout out to Heels in the building. Salute, cuzzo. Yeah, Boosie got a gay manager. Perfectly Perfect says, I know you lying, Ross. Oh, I'm about to play the video. That's why I need to make sure y'all support the show, y'all. Make sure y'all support the show. The super chat is open. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit that like button on the way in. If you're just coming in, do me a favor. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show. Share the show, y'all. Share the show. Like and share the show. Support the show. The Cash App is going across the screen, y'all, because I might have to edit the show because I want to play this for y'all to drive my point home. But y'all know Vlad. This is on Vlad TV, y'all. Y'all know Vlad is going to want me to remove his content. Or I'm not going to be able to monetize this show. So make sure y'all support the show. I need y'all to support the show. Cash App $ DS100 Network. Cash App $ DS100 Network, y'all. Thank you, Miss Classy Creole. I appreciate you. Let's get to this video. Because y'all know I ain't going to get up here and be capping. Let's hear Boosie tell on himself. Because, see, I'm starting to think Boosie like, Boosie like them women, Boosie like those women that have phalluses. He like females with phalluses. That's the new word I'm gonna use. I'm not gonna call them the other word because I thought that was the proper word to call them. Let me put myself back on full screen real quick. I thought that was the proper word to call them, a tranny. But now I'm hearing that to call them a tranny is to be derogatory. So how about I call y'all females with phalluses? How does that sound? Don't laugh, Perfectly Imperfect, because that's why they be thinking I be being disrespectful. But I thought the proper term was trans. Why can't I call you a tranny? Now, tranny's derogatory. So can I call you a female with a phallus? Can I call you a female with a phallus? Come on, man. Outrageous TV in the building. Salute. Outrageous TV says his gay tour manager, I think his name is Jay Cooper. Y'all look it up. There go my man Outrageous TV with that information. Shout out to you, my guy. Champ says F squares. Access to Rome says chicks with sticks. Oh, so his name is Jay Cooper. Shout out to the Cynical one. Cynical says Boosie's manager is Jay Cooper. What up, King Ra? I call them Decepticons. Yeah, that's derogatory too, King Ra. We can't describe them based on their actions. We have to give them proper pronouns. So to call them a Decepticon, they're gonna say, oh, they're trying to say we be deceiving men. So that makes it derogatory too, King Ra. So I'm thinking if we call them females with phalluses, how could that be derogatory? I'm identifying you as a female. But I'm not saying you a female with a phallus. You're not just a female. You a female with a phallus. I'm just trying to figure this stuff out, y'all. I'm just trying to figure this stuff out. Perfectly Imperfect said flip-flops. Call them flip-flops. What's up, NICU grad? She says, they/them. Oh, that's very derogatory, NICU grad. You know I cannot use those. You know I cannot say that. They or them. You know I can't say that. You trying to get me arrested, NICU grad? Let me find out you trying to get me arrested, girl. Cynical says you can usually spot a woman who used to be a man. For women, of course, y'all can spot that. Of course, y'all can. But let's get into this video. Let's see what Boosie had to say. Let's see what he had to say.
And you know, I was actually going through your catalog this morning on my way here, and when I looked at your top songs on Spotify, one of them was "In My Pocket."
Yeah,
with you, Pimp C, and Bun B.
Right.
And that beat that I heard, it had been used before, right?
I'm not sure. You know, I was a young nigga. Anything they bring to me, I'm getting on it.
Yeah, it was like an old UGK song or something like that. But it was
In My Pocket, your bid. It was like a sample.
Yeah.
In My Pocket, your bid, yeah.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Pimp, man. See, a pimp boy, Pimp was living right now. Oh, bro.
Man.
If
It's
Pimp
really
was
too
living
bad.
right now, we'll have an album right now.
Man, if Pimp C was alive today in the social media.
If Pimp was living right now, he would disown you, Boosie. Say that.
Your trolling era.
Man, we'll be beefing. Man, Pimp C will be beefing with everybody.
Oh man. And you know, it was dope. It was dope to see C Murder portrayed in the film because you and I had so many conversations about the relationship you guys had in prison, and to actually see it play out on the screen.
Right.
You know, it was dope. It was dope. And I guess you got to C Murder to smoke for the first time.
You know, C Murder ain't fuck with that weed and shit like that, you know. So, you know, I was kind of, you know, I told him, you know, it's that purpose shit out here now, you know. So he got high with me one time, you know. That's my dog, you know, but that ain't what he do. He don't fuck with no drugs in prison and all that. I need drugs every day, you know, in prison. I need to get high. You know, I like breaking the rules in prison. You know, I get a thrill off.
Oh, you get, did y'all hear that? Hold on. Did you hear what he just said? He gets a thrill out of breaking the rules in prison. Really, Boosie? You like breaking the rules in prison. So you break the rules in the streets and in prison. Listen, y'all. Listen. Listen. He's telling. He's telling. He's telling.
Breaking the rules.
Right. Well, in the prison scene, there was like a gay inmate scene as well.
Right. My assistant manager.
Oh, that. I wasn't ready for that. Okay, so you actually got your gay manager to actually play a gay role in the film.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. There you go. Now, as someone who's never been to prison like myself, I mean, I've done a little bit of jail here and there, but is there a big gay population in prison like that?
Yes. Yeah. Big gay population. Yeah. Yeah, but gays are handled different in the pen. You know, like you're not called by your real name. If your name is Michael, you Michelle. You know, you when you come in and you use the bathroom, you sit and you piss. You know, you don't stand up and you sit and you piss. You know, homosexuals in jail are closer to real women. They're not, they're closer to real women. They get handled like real women.
I knew it. I knew it. Y'all heard what he just said. This man just said homosexual men in prison are treated like women. Boosie, is that why you did a prison movie? Boosie, do you like those females with phalluses? Boosie, why did you just admit that? After saying you break the rules in prison. Because in the prison, the gangsters are not allowed to mess with the boys. And if you get caught messing with boys in prison, you are no longer a gangster. Boosie likes to break the rules. Yeah, Boosie, you like to play in that backyard. Keep talking. Keep talking, Boosie. Keep on talking.
Women. And respected when they get, and some of them are respected for being a real woman. You know what I'm saying?
They are respected as real women in prison. There are men who are being respected and treated like women. But you got something to say about your daughter, nigga? You got all this intel about how these females with phalluses are treated, but you got a problem with your daughter. How you got a problem with your daughter? You said your daughter was going to contaminate her siblings. I think you started the contamination, Boosie. I think you're the one who's contaminating your kids because you have something to hide. Let's keep listening to him tell on himself. Let's keep listening. Let's keep listening. Keep listening. Boosie boo. Let's keep listening to him.
Not really, no.
You don't know what I'm saying? Like punks, all punks are not violated in prison just because they're punks. They got old mains. They got old mains, like it don't go like you think, like punks are protected too. You fuck with a nigga punk, nigga jug you up. Nigga sell they punks for 10,000 and 20,000. So, it's deep, bro.
Wait. So people sell their gay partners for $20,000 to someone else.
Especially if he, a little white boy got a sack, got money. Yeah, he'll get sold.
Wow.
We thought these dudes was gangsters. We thought they was the real deal Holyfield. We thought these was stand-up men. Do you hear what he's saying? He telling on himself. This is why he's been abusing his daughter, Iviana. This is why he been emotionally abusing that girl. Because he don't want to tell the world his truth. Your daughter got more heart than you, nigga. Your daughter got more heart than you. These kids be coming out more gangsters than their daddies.
Duh, you didn't know that?
I did not know that, man. I did not know that. Do you think that most of these guys were already gay when they come into prison, or do you think they get
I
turned
used to
out?
have arguments with other prisoners about them being, gay, and they're not thinking they're gay because, they're the one penetrating the man, or, people's minds be really fucked up, Vlad, and you really can't get through to them because you can try to get through to them, but after 5-10 minutes of talking, you can't get through to them. But they feel like they're not homosexuals when they getting their dick sucked,
Well, I mean, listen, if that's how they want to think of themselves, then that's their right. Who am I to tell them, how to consider themselves? It is what it is.
That's the penitentiary,
That's the penitentiary, right? Because I'd heard that there's actually like weddings sometimes in the penitentiary. Like dudes will like marry, their boyfriends, like in prison.
You got all kind of shit going on in prison. I done seen motherfuckers take their punk to the visiting shed with their family.
Oh.
Fuck me up.
Yeah. Yeah. And I remember I was having a conversation with someone I know who's gay as well. And they're telling me how they feel like when you see these guys that are always going back to prison, not the guys who have like a long stretch, but the dudes who, do a short stretch and keep coming back over and over and over again. He feels that some of those guys are actually gay, but they haven't admitted to themselves, but they go back to an environment like prison where being gay is more acceptable and everything else like that.
Right.
Hey man, listen, if that's your thing, that's your thing.
Picture this. You're
What did y'all think about that? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Let me see what y'all got to say. Vlad and his strategic pauses. What up, Kwafi? Shout out to Kwafi Nino in the building. He says, facts, I'm surprised he went there trying to preach that. They will beat you up. Cuzzo says, yeah, that Mike Tyson interview with Boosie was something. Perfectly Imperfect said, like you, Boosie, equals confession. Kwafi says, I always thought how Boosie is so anti-gay that he has dabbled in that lifestyle. What's up, Oz? Oz says, she says she knows his secrets. See, we getting ready to get into Aviana's video now. We getting ready to get into Aviani's video. We getting ready to get into his daughter's video. Because that's exactly what she said in the video, Oz, that she knows his secrets. Could it be she walked into a Diddy fest? She walked in with her father having sex with the manager? Could that be the secret? Double C says, I would have been fine for the rest of my life if I never knew that. Shout out to my man Double C. Bro, I had to point this out because he keep abusing his daughter. How you going to abuse your daughter for something you like? A pack of Newport Menthols. They trophies in prison. Boosie rich. He had a fleet. Talk about it, champ. Shout out to Elisino. The OG said they are trophies in prison. Boosie is rich, so he had a fleet of them. He ain't gonna say that part, though. He ain't gonna tell that part, champ. He had the 20,000. He had the 20,000. He had the 10, 15,000 to buy those men. Yeah. Talk thisself right into a hole, classy Creole. Kwafi says, wow. Yeah, they do that to the white boy. Be punching them and all of that. They be they be begging to get out of the cell / the pod. Shout out to Sir Leo Puma. What's good, Sir Leo Puma? What up, Dyson? Wouldn't be surprised. King Ross says, this is not part of the discussion, but I heard Joe Budden and Ransom made Vlad's career, but that's a convo for another day. Yeah, that it wasn't just that part, King Ra, but he stole a lot of footage from black media personalities. He stole a lot from the DVD era. You know, but like you said, that's another conversation. You know, him being a culture vulture. Dyson says, he said he hooked up with P. Diddy on a Wipe Me Down record. Hooked up with P. Diddy, just left New York City, wipe me down. Hooked up with P. Diddy, just left New York City, wipe me down. He sure did, Dyson. He sure did, because I'm on. What do you think he talking about when he saying, I'm on, I'm on E. I'm on, wipe me down. I'm on, wipe me down. I'm on, wipe down. Busting off them E pills, man. Just hooked up with P. Diddy, just left New York City, wipe me down. That's a fact. Vlad is a culture vulture, bro. Vlad is a culture vulture. Says child maybe someone told him he was yay and he wouldn't accept it. He sure is detailed in that recollection. Whoa. Very detailed. Very detailed. Notice, Oz, he even knew the price of those men. He even knew the price. He even said that dudes kill in prison for these men. So it wasn't just the story he knew. He was very detailed in the whole experience of these prison punks. He said that these guys are treated like, how does he know all of this? What's up, Kanisha Freeman? How you doing? Salute to you. Perfectly Imperfect says, if Neo baby mom just told on him, come on, Perfectly Imperfect. Come on. Oh, now they're going to add Neo in it too? God damn. Godly. Kwafi says, which fleet did he have? The Enema or the Yo, Kwafi. According to Boosie, he was spending 20,000. So he was getting top of the line. He was getting top of the line, Kwafi. The price. He was getting top of the line. King Ross says, we used to jig to that song, but I won't look at that song, No Boosie, the same again. We can't, bro, because we grown now. We always jigging to it, bro. How you think I know the songs? How you think, bro, when Boosie and Webby came out, who remembers their first hit song with Pimp C? Man, are you crazy? I love them boys. Man, Savage Life, especially Webby. Webby's my dude. Webby's my guy. Webby was my dude. But Boosie was the star. Boosie was the star, man. We all was jigging, bro. We all was. Jasmine says, you see how people tell on themselves, trying to tell on everyone else? Yup. 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 That's exactly what happened, too. Christ is King. What's up, Christ is King? Hey, do you think Biggie was in on any of this? in on it? No. But I believe Biggie saw a lot of shit and he decided to keep his mouth shut about what he saw. You know, because Biggie said a lot of questionable things too. He has some questionable lyrics. You know what I'm saying, Crisis King? But I think back in the day, a lot of them dudes just looked the other way, bro. Because a lot of them dudes wanted to get out of the streets, stop selling drugs and all that. So a lot of them they looked the other way when they saw people getting violated. Let's get to this video. Let's see what his daughter had to say. The one that he constantly abuses. He treats Aviana worse than all of his other kids. Y'all don't notice that? He has the most issues with her. Why? Why? Is it because she knows your secret, Boosie? Let's listen. Fair use, YouTube. Fair use, fair use. Hold up. Hold up. Why do they keep turning my sound off?
Be quiet. I keep quiet on the shit. I wouldn't say nothing. You know, I just go with the flow. I did everything in my power to understand that this is my father, regardless. Like, I'm going to accept him and love him for who he is. So, I just seen
I'm going to accept him and love him for who he is. So, Boosie, you mean to tell me that your daughter is more mature than you? Your daughter has learned to accept you for who you are, which is a street daddy. A street daddy. Come on now. Y'all don't see, do y'all see this? Keep turning my damn sound off. Let's start the video over.
and it been about 2 years now that I'll be quiet. I keep quiet on the shit. I wouldn't say nothing. You know, I just go with the flow. I did everything in my power to understand that this is my father, regardless. Like, I'm going to accept him and love him for who he is. So, I just seen he recently did an interview with Carisha, and he used the word contaminating. And putting my siblings in it with that. If you know me, this shit make me so mad. If you know me, I love and respect my siblings with everything in me. And they respect me and love me with everything in them. When you getting on their nerves, I'm who they call. My siblings, most of my siblings, teenagers. Teenagers you don't want to let grow up. But okay. Another thing. You keep speaking on me gay. You keep doing interviews and I don't say nothing, right? The first ever interview you did, you said you found out I was gay, that I like girls and I had a girlfriend from a picture that went viral. That was a lie. I let that slide. I never addressed it. You found out I was gay a year before that. The incident happened in Jamaica when I was a gay B-word, when you called me a gay B-word. So if the world really knew all the things and the hurtful things you told me before and I forgave you, you wouldn't even understand. And no matter how you feel, at the end of the day, nigga, I'm your blood. I am your daughter. And it been about 2 years now that I'll be quiet. I keep quiet on the shit. I wouldn't say nothing. You know, I just go with the flow. I did everything in my power to understand that this is my father, regardless. Like, I'm gonna accept him and love him for who he is. So I just seen he recently did an interview with Cashapp, and he used the word contaminating. And putting my siblings in it with that. If you know me, this shit make me so mad. If you know me, I love and respect my siblings with everything in me. And they respect me and love me with everything in them. When you getting on their nerves, I'm who they call. My siblings, most of my siblings, teenagers. Teenagers you don't want to let grow up. But okay. Another thing. You keep speaking on me gay. You keep doing interviews and I don't say nothing, right? The first ever interview you did, you said you found out I was gay, that I like girls and I had a girlfriend from a picture that went viral. That was a lie. I let that slide. I never addressed it. You found out I was gay a year before that. The incident happened in Jamaica when I was a gay B-word, when you called me a gay B-word. So if the world really knew all the things and the hurtful things you told me before and I forgave you, you wouldn't even understand. And no matter how you feel, at the end of the day, nigga, I'm your blood. I am your daughter.
Shout out to Aviana, man. Y'all go over there and y'all support her because Aviana is doing her thing, man. She has like this talent show where she scouts talent. And I love the show, man. I love the show. So shout out to that young lady. But as y'all can see, Boosie has been mentally and emotionally abusing his daughter for a long time. Almost how he described how men are done when people find out that they gay. Boosie said on the Cashapp show that he didn't want his daughter to contaminate. See, this is what happens when you a dumb nigga, when you were illiterate, and you get around people who are smarter than you and they start using certain words that you think are big words, right? And you just start using them because you never used them before. He doesn't even know what the word contaminate means. He said that he didn't want his daughter to contaminate her siblings. He don't even know what contaminate means. He used the word contaminate. Don't even know what it means. Don't even know what it means. Boosie does not even see what he's doing to his children. Because Boosie don't know what it is to be a man. Boosie know what it is to be a street nigga. See, we need to start making a clear distinction between being a man and being a street nigga. Because a street nigga and a man are not synonymous. Because a man wouldn't have handled that situation with his daughter the way Boosie did. Boosie handled that situation like a street nigga. He was talking to his daughter like they were in the streets, and he was trying to humiliate his daughter. Like you would do to somebody in the street that you surprised to find out that they go that way. That's how he handled his daughter. And he been handling her this way for years. Years. Not 1 year, not 2 years. Remember, this is not the first time he's embarrassed his daughter on social media because of her sexuality. This is not the first time. This is not the first time he has done this. What up, Deesky? Shout out to Deesky Velli in the building. Boosie using 1980s level of ignorance. It's pathetic. It just shows, bro, where his mentality is. Just shows that, man. Boosie still haven't fully adjusted to being a father. He's still a street nigga. And that street shit comes out raising your children. If you don't purge that stuff out of you. If you don't purge these things out of you. See, the problem is, and this is my opinion, Boosie don't want to come out and say he's gay, so he wanna humiliate his daughter because he's humiliated on how he feels. See, Boosie, this how you know Boosie feels convicted. He's actually embarrassed that he has a gay daughter because he a street nigga. So he think, I'm a street nigga, my reputation is this, my reputation is that. So what I look like having gay children? I'm a street nigga, I'm a real nigga. What I look like having gay children? Not me. Because if my children are like this, some people may think that I'm like this. So he's literally bashing his daughter because he's bashing himself, because he know he likes females with phalluses. And his daughter is a female who uses a fake phallus. See, all of this stuff is psychology, it's psyche. He's more embarrassed to have a gay daughter than his daughter being gay. Did y'all get that? He's more embarrassed having a gay daughter than his daughter being gay. See, the way he treats his daughter is all about him. See, he doesn't even know how selfish he is. He's making his daughter's sexuality something against him. Why would he be doing that when that's her choice and she's a grown woman? How is that an indictment on you, Boosie? Unless you like those females with those phalluses. Unless you was buying those boys that you was talking about in your Vlad video. Was you spending 20,000? Huh, Boosie? Was you spending 40,000 on those pretty white boys that you was talking about? Was you ready to stab somebody over your woman? Huh, Boosie? Or how about this, Boosie? Was you selling women in jail? Did you sell your girlfriend, Boosie Boo? That's why when your daughter came out, you felt convicted? Because, see, we know a lot of street niggas go in jail and hide their lifestyle and come back in the street and still play top gangster. We know that, Boosie Boo. We know the gangsters go in jail and play in doo-doo. We know the gangsters go to jail and play in that backyard. That's why I call y'all the backyardigans. Y'all go and play in backyards and then come home. What's poppin', blood? With dookie on your breath. See, this is nothing new, Boosie Boo. We know the biggest tough guys go in jail and play with boys. You even said it in the Vlad interview that gangsters go to jail and get fellatio and come home and say they ain't gay. Oh yeah, Boosie Boo? Was that you? Because you got a lot of animosity against your daughter. Why you got so much animosity against your daughter and her lifestyle and you don't partake in it? But you got a gay manager. So you got a gay man telling you where to go and what to do. Wipe me down. INDEPENTEND. Do you know what that mean, man? She got her own house. She got her own car. If you don't sit down, if you don't sit down, if you don't sit down. Remember that? If you ain't don't sit down, if you ain't don't sit down, if you ain't don't sit down. If I'm not mistaken, that's one of Saucy Santana's favorite songs. INDEPENT. Do you know what that means? I think that's Saucy's favorite song right there, Boosie. You don't have no problems with Saucy, do you? See, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, Boosie. And being that you got the backlash you got this time, apologize to your daughter again. So let's get into Boosie's apology, because he apologized. He apologized. Kwafi says, Sheep, you may be on to something. This may be the reason a lot of men in these spaces are hardcore on talking about this stuff and harshly because their sons are gay and can't face it. Whoa, that's a bomb right there, Kwafi. That's a bomb right there, dog. That's a bomb. Deesky says, the world a playground to a guy like Boosie. He just learned a lesson. Whatever you do can quite possibly affect someone else, even your children. Absolutely. Whatever's in the dark will come to light. Shout out to Deesky for that. That's a fact. He's literally blame shifting. You caught that, right, Ebo? You caught that. Because why is he so guilty about what his daughter decided to do? Because we don't know what he was doing in them jail cells. Yeah. And see, I'm going to just say this. And I'm not saying this to offend anyone. I'm saying it because it's the truth. It's a lot of street dudes out here today with homosexual children. Look at Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell, his son, his oldest son, is a female with a phallus. Female with a phallus. Street nigga. Gangster. But your son don't even want to be a man. Your son don't even want to be a man. Little Kai says, yo, I want to be a rapper. Got any advice? Go be a doctor, Little Kai. Rappers die at 19, 16, 15. Rappers die as kids. Go be a doctor, Little Kai. Go be a doctor. Go be an engineer. What you want to be a rapper for? So you can have sex with girls? What you want to be a rapper for? You got plenty of time to have sex with girls, Little Kai. All right? Stay Little Kai. Enjoy life. So let's get into Boosie's apology. Because, you know, he apologized to her. He apologized. Boosie with a public apology to his daughter after hurting her feelings on Carisha Please. Look what Boosie says, y'all. This is what Boosie had to say. Boosie says, I said some things not and I. See, he's illiterate. This is why I made the example. This is why I said these people be around other people and hear them using words that they think are big words because they're illiterate and they say it and don't know what they talking about. This is Boosie. Look at how Boosie types. So you know he can't read properly. People who can't read properly has a problem with comprehension. Boosie's a 40-something-year-old man and can't write. So is he ever going to sit down with his grandchildren and do homework? See, now we talk about man shit. Shit that street daddies never think about. Can I help my granddaughter with her science project? Or am I just some dumbass nigga that could pay for her to go on a trip? But she can't say, Grandpa, I need help. What's 1 whole minus a half? Grandpa, what does this word mean? What does contaminate mean, Grandpa? Oh, go ask your grandmother. He one of them niggas. So goddamn dumb, he relegate everything to the woman. Papa, how do you spell manager, Papa? Ask your mother. One of them niggas. One of them down south illiterate niggas. Illiterate. Can't read, write, spell, and it ain't because of his life. Because Boosie has the resources to go get a GED, to get a high school diploma, to get a college degree. Boosie want to be a dumb, money-making nigga. That's how he want to be. Just a dumb, illiterate, down south coon that could talk shit, drink corn liquor, and trick off some money. That's it. That's it. All Boosie good at is talking shit and spending money. That's all he good at. And we need to be ashamed of ourselves, black men. You think that's something to be? You think that that's something to be? And you think Boosie not the first generation of men in his family who's like the way he is? He's continuing on the toxic legacy. That's what he's doing. I said some things I didn't know it'll hurt you. Yo daddy truly sorry. I hope you can forgive me. Live in your truth and just know that you always my baby no matter what. Accept my public apology. Daddy could have said it in a better way. You my baby and will always be that daddy baby. Hope we can talk. This nigga just told his daughter to accept his publicly apology. How do you apologize to someone and tell them to accept it? Accept my public apology. See, we getting a glimpse on how this man treat his kids. We heard what Aviana said. When you getting on my siblings' nerves, they call me. When you getting on their nerves. All that money and you still a bad father? But the narrative is pushed that you're not a good father if you broke. But why are these rich men horrible fathers? That's the proof that you don't need money to be an effective father. Because the things that your children are going to remember about you the most is what you taught them and who you were, not what you bought. See, a lot of you men think that it's all about what you buy your child because you still caught up on her raggedy ass mama who made you feel you wasn't a dad unless you came through with a bunch of money and gifts. See, that's from her raggedy ass mama. That ain't got nothing to do with your daughter. See, you still supposed to raise your daughter to be a decent woman, regardless of who her mama is. You ain't raising her mama, you raising her. So a lot of the shit that us men do for our children is always predicated on how we feel about their mama. And I'm here to tell you, fellas, that guess what? One day you might wake up and she may no longer be your woman. But that boy or that little girl gonna always be your child. And this is what street niggas never understand. That little boy gonna always be your son. No matter how fucked up his mama is. He gonna always be your son. So that means you owe him. You don't owe his mama shit. You owe him to be a dad, not to prove to his mother nothing. You see? And this is the problem we have today. This is why you see brothers, even brothers that got money, still don't know how to be fathers. He felt so uncomfortable apologizing because he's not used to apologizing, because he's not a leader. Because he's not a leader. That he told his daughter to accept his apology. Just accept it. Yeah, I did wrong. Yeah, but accept it. He don't even know that that's abuse, man. We got to do better, brothers. We got to do better. And not just financially, but spiritually, emotionally, logically. We got to become better men. We have to become better men. Because your provision, you being a provider, is you also must provide vision, direction, vision, provision, provide vision. How you going to provide vision when yours is distorted? How you going to truly lead and guide your children when you lying and leading your life with a lie? You see? And see, a lot of us think money is just going to solve it and wipe off everything. You think once you get money, you got a clean slate with your children. You think you made a new creature because you got some money. And all it's showing us, all that's being displayed, is that we must heal before we build. And I'm going to close on that, y'all. You got to heal before we build, y'all. Shout out to everyone in the building. I appreciate everyone for pulling up. Make sure y'all support today's show, y'all. Cashapp $DS100 Network. Cashapp $DS100 Network is where y'all can support the show. Shout out to my brother Brooklyn Crook once again for hitting the super chat. Shout out to everyone. If you have financially supported today's show, it is very much appreciated. Most importantly, I appreciate you guys being here. Shout out to you guys. Before y'all get up out of here, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all share the show. If y'all are new here, you enjoyed the content, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're notified. Every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to my lovely lady mods for always coming through and holding it down. Salute to y'all ladies. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the visionaries, man. Y'all know how we do. We will be back tomorrow with another one. Shout out to y'all. Y'all be safe. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.